Evan Gaddis hit a home run. The Uptons combined 0 for 8 with 6 strikeouts, each hitting under .070 at the moment. D.R. jumps on this pitch, hits it up high in the air into left center field. Marcus Johnson racing back and makes a catch, moving toward the fence in the gap. D.R. gave it a ride, but an out. And out comes the senior Bailey Salter to run at first base for Jeremy Beasley. So Christian Moore will step to the plate and see if he can do something with his first and third, or Brian Fitzgerald will get aggressive and try to score a run in a first and third running situation. Moore hitting .308 with 12 base hits and 39 at-bats. He's hit a triple this season and 2 doubles, and he's driven in 6 runs with 9 walks and 13 strikeouts, coming off an 0 for 3 game. He had been 4 for his last 6 of the 2 games before that. First pitch runner going, swings and hits the ball up into the air to right center field. Justin Gunn going back, and he makes a catch falling down for out number 3. Moore jumps on the first pitch, hits it pretty deep into the gap, opposite way, but another out. The Bulldogs hit a couple of balls really nice, the one by Meadows and that one by Moore, but both were caught, and that's it for the Bulldogs. They leave runners on first and third in the top half of the first inning. No score. You're listening to the Bulldogs on Y101. Beasley with 3 wins and 3 losses and a lot of complete games as a starter. But can he do that today after pitching almost 4 innings the other day? Pitch is low, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 5th pitch of the sequence, fouled off right side and out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He started the 2nd game of the season down in Brunswick against Wayne County and got involved in quite a pitcher's duel against a guy going to Georgia Southern by the name of Sid Royal. Pitch almost hit him. Got him on a strike. Breaking ball. Almost hit the bill of the helmet and then dropped in for a strike. And Jeremy gets a strikeout. His 132nd of his Bulldog career. 50th of this season. Brings up Dylan Pittman. Against the Bulldogs, a lot of ground balls and a strikeout. Left-handed hitter hits it on the ground, bouncing over towards Stephen Helton, makes a nice pick and then throws it, and it's caught by Hogan White on a stretch, 2 down. So here's a guy who hit a lot of ground balls last time, to second, to third, and a couple others in which he reached on a fielder's choice, and he grounds out to the shortstop, Stephen Helton, who made a nice play moving off to his left. Had 2 base hits, went 2 for 5, hits this ball up into the air to the shortstop. Stephen Helton backs up and makes a catch toward the outside cut for out number 3. So Jeremy Beasley takes care of business, did not throw a lot of pitches in the bottom of the first inning. We played 1 complete, no score between the Bulldogs and Bryan County on the road on Y101. The question right now is, and he's choking up on the bat a little, can I get around on Jeremy Beasley and his fastball? Here's the pitch. Jeremy wasted outside, tried to get him to chase it. The bat moved a little and he was lunging toward it, but did not swing it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner at second, 1 down for the Redskins. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He changed speeds, and Jeremy gets his 2nd strikeout of the game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Both teams have had threats in this game. Now the question is, was that a strikeout and the ball got away? I guess so, and the Bulldogs had the ball throwing to the plate, and he's safe. Now a runner coming to third, throw that way, and D.R. Meadows puts on the tag well in front of the bag. I guess the ball got away from Stephen Garrett. The Bulldogs were running to the dugout. Bryan County was running the bases and scoring a run on a strikeout when everybody thought it was over. And instead, the Redskins score a run to take a lead at 1-0 as we take a break. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101. And the 3-2 pitch. Missed inside, a little bit high, ball 4. Second walk of a Bulldog. Jeremy Beasley walked. A game they really need. They need to win these games against the teams below them in the standings like they did the first time around. They won every one of those games. 3-2 pitch. Low getting away. Helton will move down to third. D.R. runs to first base. Looks back. No chance to go to second. Leggett picks up the ball and tosses it to the pitcher. And James Etheridge will come to the plate. First time up, of course, against Metter. He hit a bomb, a triple into right center field. First time up in this game, he flied out to center. Runners on the corners. This time, nobody out. In the first inning, when the Bulldogs had runners on first and third, there were 2 down. Let's watch Meadows at first. Stephen Helton off the third base bag. And James swings and hits the ball pretty hard at a right center field, but Marcus Johnson makes the catch. However, Stephen Helton is running to the plate. Here's a throw, bouncing up the third base line, and he scores on the sac fly. But James Etheridge to tie the game at 1-1. 2-0 pitch. Swings hard and hits it into right center field. That's going to score a run, and Brady's around first base. He's digging for two. He's going to make it easily. He has a stand-up double, his 7th of the season, and an RBI, his 9th, to put the Bulldogs up 2-1. So some timely hitting in this third inning by the Bulldogs. A sac fly by Etheridge to score 1, and Brady follows him up with a double. 2 balls, no strikes. Hunter Brady off the third base bag in foul territory at Bryan County, right in front of the Bulldog dugout. Here's a pitch. Jeremy swings and hits it by the third baseman, who dove for the ball. That's a base hit and an RBI. How about the 2, 3, and 4 hitters in this inning, each driving in a run? Beasley with the RBI. He now has 9 this season and 14 base hits. And I made a comment to Barry. He was catching a lot earlier in the season, catching double headers. And those are 9-inning games. Runner going. Christian swings and hits the ball, bouncing left side. I don't think it hit the base runner. Here comes Bailey Salter in, and he's going to score. That ball, I guess, hopped off the cut. Now the ball gets away, and Christian Moore down to second. So the 2, 3, 4, and 5 hitters have come through here in the third inning as the Bulldogs now lead 4-1. Christian Moore with his 7th run batted in. Showed that day he could hit varsity pitching. Swings and bounces this ball to the second baseman, Jacob White. Feels it. Ball rolled up his arm. Here comes a runner around third to the plate. Here's a throw, and he's safe. Good base running by Christian Moore to score another dog run on an error. Bulldogs lead 5-1. Justin Gunn, the leadoff guy, struck out his first time up against Beasley. Swings and misses. And down to the count, 0-1 in his second plate appearance. And swings and misses at an off-speed breaking ball. No balls, 2 strikes. Dylan Pittman, Jacob White to follow. And Beasley winds. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3. Completely fooled him. Consistent breeze right behind home plate. Swing and a miss at a fastball. 0-1. Beasley set his career strikeout record with 13 against Atkinson County. Walked only 2 in that game and pitched 7 innings and allowed only 3 hits. This ball's hit up into the air to right center field. Back goes Hunter Brady, diving, and he makes the catch. That's a gem. Hunter Brady read that ball immediately. It's almost like he knew where it was going. Side from Stephen Garrett. Here's the pitch from Beasley. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He's done it again, ending a frame with his 6th strikeout. An error and a single, and Bryan County will leave runners on first and second. The Bulldogs lead 5-1. We're headed to the 4th inning on our coverage of Bulldog baseball on Y101. Runner going. Here's the pitch. Hit left side. Third baseman dives. Pittman, the shortstop, picks it up. Throws from deep in the hole. Safe there. That'll be an infield hit for Stephen Helton. And by putting the runner in motion probably helped out the play. Runners on first and second for the Bulldogs for D.R. Meadows. You get a lot of walks. Ball is hit up into the air. Hunter Brady, who made a great catch earlier in the game, will make a routine catch toward the outside cut for the out. 1 down. I know somebody sitting to my left that would like to see the Kentucky Wildcats in that championship. He's wearing his Kentucky hat today. There's a called strike 3. Stretch by Beasley. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So that's what he's done so far. Facing Justin Gunn, the leadoff guy, rolls it over to the first baseman, Beckham. Easy play, 1 down. There's a bouncing ball over to Hunter Brady. Chance for 2, flips to Salter. Now he's going to gun it over to first base for a Bulldog double play. The 4-6-3. And that's it for the first frame. Beasley doesn't end it with a strikeout, but with a double play ball. And that was efficient. Very few pitches of that inning for the senior. And the Bulldogs still leading 5-1 as we go to the 6th inning and take a break. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101 this season. Right-handed hitter, walking 3 times. Here's the pitch. Low ball 4. When the Bulldogs scored their 5, Stephen Helton in the 9-hole led off with a walk. Here's Tyler Luke coming to the plate. 1-1 pitch. Luke swings, bounces it by the shortstop into left field for Tyler's 5th base hit. Runners on first and second.
Oh, Bailey.
2-2 on Bailey Salter. Righty-righty matchup. Here's a pitch. Bailey swings, hits it hard into left field for a base hit. Here comes Brandon Beckham to third. He'll stop there, and the bases are loaded. Salter stroking his 9th base hit of the season. So much for the stats. It's too windy. Here's the pitch. Chris swings and hits it by the shortstop into left field. That's going to score a run, and maybe 2. Tyler Luke is held up at third as they throw it in, and the Bulldogs have added to their lead. 6-1. Mobley with the RBI hit.
There you go, Mobley.
3 balls, 1 strike. So then the Yellow Jackets are playing Metter. Then they got Benedictine at Benedictine on Tuesday. Their fate in the region may be determined in this stretch. Hunter pops up this one high into the air. It's going to make it into the outfield grass, but not too deep. Caught by the right fielder. Runner coming in from third, and Tyler Luke will stop. But hold on, the Bulldogs got a problem. Bailey Salter off the second base bag. He's involved in a rundown. Now the Bulldogs will try to get a run. Here comes Tyler Luke to the dish. Now he stops. He's going back to third. Salter now is in trouble. He's got to get back to second. Here he comes. He's going to make it. Throw back to third, and safe there. Everybody's safe.
Second out recorded by Justin Gunn.
Salter thought that Luke was coming home, so he was making his move toward the third base bag. And somehow, some way, both Luke and Salter got out of it. Bases remained loaded with Mobley at first. Probably just watching all that. I wasn't even looking at him. So here's Beasley. A walk, an RBI single, and a fly ball to left. That he hit pretty well last time up. 1 down, here's a pitch. Swings and hits it hard into left field. That's solid, bouncing into the corner. That's going to score a pair of runs as both Luke and Salter touch home. And an RBI single for Jeremy Beasley, scoring a pair. And he's 2 for 3 in the ball game. And he and the Bulldogs now lead 8-1. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
One more, man.
No balls, 2 strikes on Rollerson. Singled in the 3rd inning. Looking at the 0-2 pitch, swings and misses strike 3. Chasing one, maybe out of the zone, up and away. That's 5. 1-2 pitch. Bouncing ball left side to Bailey Salter. Nice hop, and he'll field it and throw it over to first base to Beckham. 2 down. Couldn't find any information other than he's on that list. Bouncing ball. Beasley snags it and tosses it softly over to Beckham. And there is another 3 up and 3 down for Jeremy. Back-to-back 3 up and 3 downs. He's efficient again. Chance, I guess, to pitch another complete game. Bulldogs leading 8-1 as we go to the 7th and take a break. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bouncing ball over to Bailey Salter. He charges it, plays a nice hop, throws to first, 1 down. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Markles, a right-handed hitter. Sign from Stephen Garrett. Tyler Luke winds, and here's his pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the Bulldogs will end a victory with a strikeout. The team gets 10 Ks and an 8-1 victory at Bryan County, beating a team that it took 9 innings to beat at Jackie Jones earlier this season, 9-8, and a team they lost to over here last year. They score 5 in the 3rd and 3 in the 6th. They win the game 8-1. Both teams shaking hands, their final regular season meeting, and maybe their final regular season game for a long time as the Bulldogs will move up to AAA and out of Bryan County's region. We'll take a break and wrap up a Bulldog victory after this on Y101.